Hello, so it's Lauren here again. So I've just recorded a video about my no-buy year and some of my goals for 2022, and I thought linking into that I might share with you some of the things that I do on a regular basis that help me to save money. So I'm just sitting here, this is my little yoga studio where I like to prepare my sequences and things. I've just finished teaching yoga this morning, which I love, and I'm with one of my absolute favorite things in my home, my one piece of real artwork, which was something that was a really quality investment. And this is the first tip that I have to save money, is to invest in quality. So rather than getting things that are poorly finished or that are cheap, or mass produced, yes, those things are cheaper, but they're cheaper for a reason. So I love my beautiful piece of art. She keeps me company, she's high quality, and well worth the investment. I know that this painting will last me forever. So thank you, Jackie Lewis Art, for your beautiful painting. Also just, your bits and pieces, like I love quality brands like Country Road, so I will invest in things like my Country Road mugs that this is like the perfect mug, it's the perfect size, it's I really like the feel of it. So for me, I will invest in less but better. So instead of going out and buying, 12 mugs, I got my 4 Country Road mugs, really good quality, they last, they're dishwasher safe, no chips and things. So invest in quality, same with clothing and things like that. So I often, I wait for, I really love Country Road, so they'll have like spend and save sales, or when they have large discounts, that's when I'll go and purchase a few items that are quality. I also will shop at charity shops, so I really like Savers, but when I go to Savers, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to find branded things. I'm on a mission to find things that still have tags on. So like this top here that I've got, this was a top that was brand new, still had tags on. So shopping secondhand for quality things can also be a good option, rather than fast fashion, which yes, it is cheaper. It's cheaper for a reason. It falls apart in the wash. You need to replace it faster. It's not good for the environment. So invest in that quality over quantity is my first tip. My next tip is Aldi. Oh my God, I love Aldi. I could be the poster child for Aldi. I've saved a fortune by shopping at Aldi. So my love affair with Aldi started probably 7 years ago now, when I was about to go on an overseas trip. I wanted to save as much money as I could so that I could go on this trip to Germany. Love Germany, I've been there 5 times, but this was a German highlights tour. It was just after Christmas, going to the Christmas markets, and I really wanted to have as much money as I could to fully enjoy the experience. So I started shopping at Aldi, and you just save so much money, it's unbelievable. So shop at Aldi. It's yes, it's a bit more no frills, the shopping experience, but I've saved a fortune. So shopping at Aldi is great. The other thing too is if you prefer shopping at Woolies or Coles or wherever it is that, whatever shops you have available, I would recommend doing online shopping. So whenever I have shopped at Woolworths or at Coles, I do prefer Woolworths, but either way, if I've had to purchase some things from there that Aldi doesn't have, there are a few things, then I'll do it as an online shop. And that is so I don't get tempted by other things, because for me, when I'm in the shops, all of a sudden all these things that aren't on your list jump out at you. So if you do it online, you're typing in the things that you're looking for that are on your list, nothing else is coming up. So you stick to your list and you're not distracted, and it's a time saver. And I'm sure that for all of you, you're busy people. I'm busy, I work full-time as a primary school teacher. I also teach yoga, look after my home, want to socialize and see my friends and things. So for me, it's a time saver, and your time is very valuable. So the other thing with shopping is have a list. And don't go shopping hungry. So if I've ever gone food shopping and I'm hungry and I don't have a list, you end up with so much random stuff in that shopping trolley that you get home and it's like, what have I done? So have a snack before you go shopping, drink water, have a list, and have an idea of what you want to spend in mind so that there's some kind of limit. I've just got some little a list here for me to run through. The other thing is, it kills me to buy lunch. I can go out for dinner, I can, buy a coffee every now and again, but I will not buy lunch. So I take my lunch to work every day. I'll make like an omelette or a wrap, something easy that I can do in the morning or the night before. It saves me a fortune. When people go out and spend like $10, $15 on a sandwich at work, it kills me. So take your own lunch. I also, although I'll go out for a coffee with a friend, I won't buy a coffee by myself. And it's like, I'll do that, I'll go out for a coffee with a friend as a social thing. So I've got again, to mention Aldi. Aldi doesn't sponsor me or anything or know who I am, but if Aldi wants to work with me, I'd be happy to. So I've got an Aldi coffee machine. I make my coffee at home. Aldi coffee is great, but whatever coffee machine that you purchase, it's worth the investment. So I've just got the machine with the pods. It ends up like less than 40 cents a pod. So each coffee is costing me 40 cents. The machine was, less than $100. So it was a really good investment. I love my coffee, so I wake up, have a good quality coffee before work. On the weekend, I'll have a couple of coffees, and it saves me from that impulse of buying coffees. I also have reusable water bottles. I always take them with me wherever I'm going. I would never pay for bottled water unless I was somewhere where the water is actually not drinkable. So particularly in Melbourne in Australia, we've got fantastic quality tap water, so I wouldn't pay for bottled water. It's a waste. It's from the tap anyway. It's just in a plastic bottle, which is creating more waste. I do an audit of what I have. So being organized helps you to save money. If you know what you have, it stops you from buying duplicates of things. So like where I keep all my cleaning stuff, it's really organized, so I can just have a quick look. I know what I've got. I know what I've run out of. Same with bathroom products and things. I know what I've got and what I need. So if you can keep things like your clothing organized so that you're not buying like 6 black pairs of pants because you haven't seen everything that you've got in the back of the cupboard. So stay organized with your clothing, with your food supply, with beauty products and things. When you know what you have, you can avoid wasting money. The other thing is, if I'm going to purchase something, I look if there's an online coupon. So for nearly everything, there's an online coupon where you can save some money. And also with sales and things, if you are buying something you don't need because it's discounted, you haven't saved whatever the saving is, you've wasted whatever the cost is. So for example, I don't really watch TV. I'm too busy and I find it a bit boring. So if I saw that there was a sale on a TV and the TV was reduced from 500 down to 250, I wouldn't have saved 250. I would have wasted 250 because I don't need a TV. So just be mindful not to get sucked in by sales. If it's something you actually need, then great. If you utilize Black Friday sales and Boxing Day sales for things that have been on your wish list for a while that you definitely want and need, that's a different story. So utilize sales for the things that you need, but don't get sucked in because you're not saving money if it's something you don't need. The other thing too is I like to sign up for loyalty programs where you actually get something. So like Pancake Parlor, you get your birthday free stack of pancakes, which I enjoyed last week and I loved. Each time you go, you get points. Things like Hoyts rewards or V rewards, so that each time you purchase movie tickets, you're actually getting a reward. Spotlight, I'm quite a nerd. I love things like knitting. Like during lockdown, I was knitting pet blankets for all my friends' pets. Now people are having babies, so like I'm knitting babies' blankets. But since I go and spend money on wool and craft and things at Spotlight, I'm part of their loyalty program and I save money on that. Same with if you have like flybys or your everyday rewards cards, you can there's an app for each of those as well that tell you when there's, extra bonus points and things that you can earn. The other thing as well, tap into your mood. So for me, There's certain times where I know I'm going shopping because I want some kind of boost. I want a mood boost. I want to feel great. I feel like if I reinvent myself, I'll feel amazing. And so I go shopping. Then a dress isn't going to change how you feel. So just be mindful. Don't shop for your mood. Because you end up regretting it. That money is out of your account. I often will go back and return it, and you're always made to feel like a pain when you do that. So be mindful of your mood and how, like, what you're looking for from shopping. The other thing as well is that I'm someone who kind of makes it clear that I'm willing to accept things from people, like, not that I ask for it, but for example, like, I really like protein bars. Recently, my sister had bought a whole heap of protein bars. She didn't like the taste of them. And she said to me, I've got all of these, do you want them? Tried it, really liked it. I was like, yep, thank you so much. That's great. Really appreciate it. That saves me buying protein bars for a bit. Same with, go have dinner with the parents. They'll always box up some leftovers for me, and I welcome that, and I'm very grateful for things like that. So being really grateful for I'm so excited whenever I save money. I'll call my sister and tell her, oh my gosh, I saved $6 on whatever because of this. So get excited when you save money, be grateful for it. I've got a garden going at the moment. So yeah, saving money by growing my own things. I always hang my washing out when it's nice weather, so I'm not using the dryer. So just being mindful of the fact that little things can add up to quite a lot. So there's some of my tips to get started. Obviously, bigger tips would be when you're going to do something like a big trip. Really look out for when there's sales with things like that, because you can be saving thousands of dollars if you hold out for airline sales, if you hold out for sales and things on tours. So being patient can really pay off as well. So there's some tips to get you started. And the last thing I want to say as well is I think there's a bit of stigma about being frugal. I think that people assume that if you're frugal, you're a tight ass. It's not true at all. So as I said, I spend money on quality things. I invest in quality things, like all my yoga clothes are all like, Lorna Jane things or Lululemon. So I like quality things, but I don't see the purpose of spending $30 on something that I could get for 10 if I'm smart about it when it's the same thing. So frugality really is about cutting down on costs of things that aren't important to you, and finding money by being clever with sales, with rewards points and things like that, so that you have a greater pool of money then to invest in the things that you want. So for example, I purchased a home last year. By pulling money away from all those little impulse things that it's like, oh, it's just 20 here, it's just 30 here, it added up to a substantial enough amount that I could purchase a home. So keep your eyes on the prize of what the big thing is you're going for, and give it a go, because you, like me, you might get that excitement each time you save money. The money adds up and you can do some fabulous things with it, like purchasing beautiful artwork. So have a great day, everybody, and let me know some of your tips for how you save money every day. Okay, bye guys.